What's up, everybody? My name is Jonathan Pearson, and if you are new here, I want to say welcome to my channel. This is my YouTube channel. Um, by the way of introduction, I am a first-time home owner, so most of what you will be seeing here is me kind of doing some little housework um, around my yard, just to encourage somebody and let you know that you can do it yourself. So as you can see here, when I started this project, I had no idea that there are tools you can use to break up the soil. So I was basically using my rake to do that, which of course it was a killer because that took me forever to do the entire backyard with that rake. So what I did, the first step is to break up the soil, and after you do that, you order some topsoil, some from your local landscaping company. I did that also. As you can see, there's I'm breaking up the soil right there. So basically, after you dig the soil, you have to order, like I said, order your topsoil from your local landscaping company and spread that topsoil over your soil just to level the lawn. And after that, the next step will be to seed the lawn. So as you can see from the video, and right there is my grass seed. I'm gonna be using sun and shade mix, and the reason why I'm using that, because the tree over there's a big shade where the tree at, so I'm gonna be using sun and shade. And I think from what I've learned from other people, that's the best grass seed I can use in that area. So like I said, after you dig the soil, whatever you use, I use a rake. Not saying it was a pain to do that, but whatever you use to dig the soil, that's okay with you. And after you've done that, make sure you order a topsoil from your local landscaping company and spread the topsoil over that area to level it. One of the mistakes I made where I'm standing, you can see there, I did not order the topsoil for the backyard, so I didn't really level the backyard. So right now I'm just spreading the grass seed. You can use a spreader if you do have one, but I figure it's not necessary to use it, so I just go ahead and use my hand and just throw the grass seed. I know it wasn't perfect, but I was also going to rake the grass seed, so just so the grass seed can mix in the soil to prevent. Sometimes it helps prevent the birds from eating the grass seed. So you can go ahead and use your spreader if you do have one. Like I said, I did not purchase one, so I used my hand to spread the grass seed. This was basically an experiment project for me, because this was my first time doing this. So I was in the state of doubt. I wasn't sure what was going on. So yeah, that's what I just spread the grass seed all over the place. And after I'm done that, just mix it. Most of the grass is not being exposed. So yeah, basically this is what it looks like after I've spread the grass seed, and I think I watered that area already. um just want to give you a closer look. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing, I'm mixing the grass seed in the soil. So I'm mixing it up. um, so from that video you can see most you can see from the video there's a lot of rocks, debris there. Like I say, I did not use a topsoil. That was one of my biggest mistake, doing this alone. So you don't want to do that. Make sure you get a topsoil. If this is a new lawn, get a topsoil and cover all that, or rake all of that off, all the debris. You gotta rake it off, all the rocks and everything. Get it out of the lawn before you do anything, because all of the rocks is they're gonna be underneath the grass, and you don't want that. So better you do it now than wait later. So what I'm doing right there, I'm just spreading the grass seed. I'm raking the grass seed in the soil just to mix it. So as you can see, I think this is basically my, I think, very first watering I did to the seed. So I've just watered the seed. Yeah, so there you have it. And I think the only thing I could tell you, if you looking to do this at your yard or something, you have to be ready to water. You have to commit yourself to watering this lawn. That's the only way you're going to be successful. If you cannot water it, it's not going to work. So that was I think my first or the second day of watering the lawn. So after that, everything else is just a process. You just gotta wait the process. Takes a couple days, 7 to 10 days, to see some germination just taking place and stuff like that. And after that, you just sit back, relax, and enjoy your lawn as you water it, and it just grow, and you will love it. So like I said again, my name. All right, so there you go. That's 10 days. 10 days right there. Like I said, there's a lot of leaves in there because there's a tree right over the lawn, right over my yard. It's 10 days. So just enjoy the process, and that's it. Like I said, my name is Jonathan Peterson, and if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more video as I do some work. All right. So yeah, as you can see, this is actually 14 days since I put the seeds in the ground. So that's 14 days there. So if you notice, you will see some little bald spots. So I'm not really worried about the bald spots because once I start to mow the lawn, um, I will fix the bald spots. So that's 14 days over there that you're looking at. Um, so because it's 14 days, I was actually waiting for the lawn to reach at least 3 inches, that three to maybe 7 inches tall. Then I will give it the first cut using the rear mower. For those of you who know it, it's actually a manual one, only because it's lightweight. Um, so when you have a new lawn like this, you don't want to use the actual mower to because it's too heavy. So I'm gonna use that once it's 7 inches tall. So as you can see from over there, that's 14 days, and right there, that's I think 18 days. Yes, that's 18 days. 18 days, and I'm actually mowing the grass for the first time using the rear mower. Like I said, you don't want to use the actual mower. You want to use the rear mower because the roots are still fragile. The roots are not strong to withstand tension from the big machine. So you use that little rear mower to mow the grass. So I was actually using it on. I had it set on 3 inches, because that's how low I wanted the lawn to be. So as you can see guys, right here is 1 month, exactly 1 month since I put the seeds in the ground. So I figured the grass is strong enough to withstand the tension from the actual mower. So that's why I'm using the regular one to mow the lawn for the first time. So that was me mowing the lawn for the first time. That was my son JJ. He's afraid of the sound of the machines. So as you can see, that's it. That's where I am with my lawn. Super green. I also use, for those of you who want to know why the lawn looks so green like that, I also use the fertilizer from Lowe's. I will do a different video to show you the fertilizer that I use. So the lawn is super green, and as you can see, that's 1 month of hard work right there. I'm super excited about my lawn, and it looks so good. It looks really good than it is in the picture. So yeah, so follow me. Hopefully the next video will be the front yard, show you the front yard, what I did with the front yard. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.